Hey there. Have you ever woken up in the morning and thought, ugh, if only I didn't have to do anything today, just relax? Or maybe your bed feels like the most comfortable place on earth and just thinking about getting out of it makes you grumpy? Today, I'm going to tell you about a princess whose laziness broke all records. In today's story, we'll see how this laziness leads her life to an interesting turn, and if she can finally overcome her habits. Let's uncover the mystery. A long, long time ago, in a beautiful kingdom, lived a princess named Maya. She was incredibly beautiful, but she also had one big quality. She was incredibly lazy. So lazy, in fact, that getting out of bed, brushing her hair, or even picking up her own food felt like a huge challenge. Everyone in the kingdom loved Maya, but her laziness was a source of great worry for them all. Her parents, the king and queen, were also very concerned about her. They wished Maya would be a bit more active, participate in kingdom affairs, ride horses, or play with her friends. But Maya spent most of her days in her comfy bed, lost in her own imaginary world. Maya's laziness had grown so much that she would often say, "Ugh, if only everything could be done by itself, how wonderful that would be." Because of her laziness, something funny happened once. A marriage proposal came for her from another kingdom. The prince himself came to see Maya, but Maya was still fast asleep. Nothing could wake her up. In the end, the prince returned without even seeing Maya because she was too lazy to leave her bed even for her own marriage proposal. After this incident, the king and queen became even more worried. They realized that if things continued this way, Maya's future would be bleak. The king and queen thought long and hard and came up with a plan. They called upon the wisest minister in the kingdom and asked for advice on how to cure Maya's laziness. The minister thought for a while and then said, "Your Majesties, the princess must be sent to a place where no one else will do her work for her except herself." The king and queen agreed. They sent Maya to a small house located in a secluded corner of the kingdom where there were no servants. There, she had to do all the chores with her own hands. For the first few days, it felt like hell for Maya. She didn't want to bathe, she didn't want to eat, and she didn't even want to clean her own clothes. But when hunger struck, she was forced to cook for herself. When dirty clothes made her uncomfortable, she was forced to wash them herself. Slowly, Maya began to understand that doing her own work wasn't so difficult after all. In fact, there was a kind of joy in it. She learned how to clean the house, how to garden, and how to finish her small tasks on time. Living in this secluded house, a huge change came over Maya. Her laziness decreased and her body became quite energetic. She realized that when she worked, her mind felt much fresher. She no longer spent her days sleeping, but instead looked for new tasks. A few days later, when the king and queen came to visit Maya, they couldn't believe their eyes. Their lazy princess was now a hard-working and cheerful young woman. Maya's story teaches us that while laziness offers temporary comfort, in the long run, it harms us. There is a kind of self-confidence that develops when we do our own work, which makes our lives even more beautiful. Are you also struggling with laziness like Maya? Then start doing small tasks yourself from today. You'll see how much easier and more beautiful life becomes. How did you like today's story? Don't forget to let us know in the comments. If you also know any great tips for overcoming laziness, share them with others.
If you want to see more fun and educational stories like this, subscribe to our channel, Team Nexora. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video.